It's the meat event. Yo, if you're new here, make sure to grill that slap subscribe button. Meat Boy MMA, we're trying to hit 500 slaps ASAP. So appreciate you grilling, chilling with the boys. And in this meat event, it's a hell of a banger. We got Jose Aldo, aka Junior, 30-7, taking on Rob Font. And we know all about Jose Aldo, right? Former champ, for a long time considered to be the 145 GOAT. And a guy who has had a recent resurgence down at 135. I mean, he's won two straight, took out Cheeto Vera, took out Pedro Munoz, and is looking better than ever. So, what are your thoughts on him in this one? And for those, obviously those tuning in to Meat Boy MMA, mostly hardcores, but everyone's familiar with Jose Aldo. If you weren't familiar, however, with Rob Font, how would you describe Rob Font? What is he all about? And does he have a chance in this one against Jose Aldo?
Yeah, this is such a crazy matchup and a real levels test for Rob. Rob's been, smacking through, ex-champions, and he's about to go through another one. But Jose Waldo, he's absolutely like almost like revitalized his like career. Like he's been looking better than ever. He's, in my opinion, on a three-fight win streak, even though he has a loss, which I think that one his most previous loss was a win. It was just so close but versus Marlon Moraes. But I think he's been looking so crazy good since he's dropped down in his weight class to the 135 division, and he's been just looking so strong, so fast, technical, just insane, off the chart. And I'm excited to see him make another run. I mean, it's crazy to think that he's only 35 years old when I feel like we've been watching him for decades. It's been a very long time, but man, he truly is one of the all-time greatest and MMA legends, and he's still got it going. But I gotta go with Mr. Font. I think he's gonna have his number on this. He's been looking crazy sharp, crazy good. I like him that he's a younger fighter. He's not as experienced, but he also hasn't taken as much damage as Jose Waldo. I think that he's going to keep up with that pressure, and the only thing I'm worried about is in the first round or two if Waldo's just too fast and absolutely pieces him up and gets the knockout. But I think Rob is a very durable guy, and he showed what he can do versus Cody Garbrandt. I think he's gonna do the same thing: heavy volume, nonstop in your face, and he's going to buckle under the pressure.
Wow, so you're pretty bullish on Rob Font capitalizing on this moment, and probably for good reason. I mean, that last fight really showcased a lot of who Rob Font is. He absolutely smashed Cody Garbrandt. I mean, it was a competitive fight. It's not like Cody didn't have his moments as well, but when I say smashed, it was a clear, decisive win for Rob Font. And as a viewer, you could tell that he was just simply getting the better of Cody No Love, and Cody No Love, another former champ. No easy out in there as well. And if we look at the wins before that for Rob Font, Marlon Moraes, he TKO'd. Ricky Simone, he beat in a decision, and that's a tough guy to get a win against. And Sergio Pettis, who has done his thing over in Bellator. So it's not like Rob Font hasn't seen great competition and been able to get the best of them because he is a guy who, is seemingly beating everyone that the UFC puts in front of him. And although that has been the case, I think what the UFC is putting in front of him in this one is just a little bit too much. And ultimately, I got to ride with Jose Aldo. I think that Jose Waldo is going to make this a levels test against Rob Font. And I will shill for the Boston banger, Rob Font. I know he's always coming with the clam hammers, but I got to roll with Junior in this one. And I think he's going to win either a gritty decision or maybe even find a way to get some sort of late finish. Maybe like some leg kicks, finish him with strikes. I don't know. I just see a classic vintage Jose Aldo performance en route in this contest meet event against Rob Font. And that's no slight on Rob Font. I mean, he's a favorite for a reason. The odds are very tight. But nonetheless, I got to roll with Jose Aldo in this one. I just think he's going to find a way to get this one done and make it gritty, make it ugly, but make it another win and likely an opportunity to get him closer to that elusive next title shot. Because as a former champ, he's trying to get that gold back around his waist. So, any last thoughts on this beatdown? This one's gonna be pretty hype.
Yeah, this one's gonna be super hype. Yeah, I don't blame you for your pick. It's kind of dumb to really go against Waldo at this point. He's been looking really good, and I mean he is, one of the absolute goats. But I'm going with a gut feeling this time, and if you're a Waldo fan, those odds you will probably never see, especially if he gets the dub this weekend. So take advantage of those. And for all my font reppers, you already know we got a lock. So make sure to smash that meat and subscribe and throw in the comments you got Mr. Font or you got a little Junior. We'd love to read your comments and make sure to hit the notification bell and like these videos and check out our meat lock. Yep.